But quite incredibly it was really a matter of minutes after the full-time whistle on the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, now called X Forest's, official count said this: 3 extremely poor decisions, 3 penalties not given, which we simply cannot accept. We warned the PG Mole that the VAR is a Luton fan before the game, but they didn't change him. Our patience has been tested multiple times. NFFC will now consider its options. It's like a mafia gang statement. Honestly, I mean, what the hell are they playing at? Look, I think anybody and everybody would have empathy and some sympathy for Nottingham Forest this season with some of the decisions that they've had. But they've grabbed defeat from victory in the way in which they've handled it. It's like a petulant child. It's embarrassing that I mean, and some of those things that they're saying in there, the suggestion of some sort of inferring of cheating because there is an official in VR, in Stocky Park that's a Luton fan, is a scandal, and they will pay for that, and they will regret that as a football club in terms of their history and how they presented themselves very well over a long period of time. They will regret that statement. The last line this. Explore all options. That I was very critical of Liverpool. Earlier on the season after the Tottenham game, clubs have got to stop saying that. They've got to stop saying explore all options. Sue, replay the game, take points back. What are your options? Your options are you can whinge a little bit if you want, you can be upset, but you haven't got any options. This is a sporting situation unless we're going to actually class referees and officials as cheats, which we're not. That we never go down, they're not, so get rid of that. Explore all options. I mean, Nottingham Forest today have let themselves down badly in the midst of obviously having a couple of bad decisions go against them. I think the FA and the Premier League have got to come down really hard on Nottingham Forest and really stamp this out because, as you said, there was something at Liverpool at the start of the season, there was something with that Arsenal at Newcastle, and it just feels like it's building. Clanberg being involved at Nottingham Forest, that's just a tactic to almost put pressure on. Listen. We saw Mark Clattenburg in the stand talking to someone that I don't know if he was part of Nottingham Forest as well, when, decisions have gone against them. For me, there was 3 penalties, and this shouldn't get away from the fact that Anthony Taylor and Stuart Atwell and VAR have had a really poor day. And I don't criticize officials too much, that I think we try and stay away from that, but I don't think it's been great this season. Lots of clubs will have problems. But this needs stamping out in terms of people asking Howard Webb for an apology, talking about all options. As Gary said, there aren't any other options, and I do think there needs to be a really big sanction in Nottingham Forest today. After that, Mark Clattenburg must resign tonight. That he must resign from his job at Nottingham Forest. Why? Because if he sees those words go out, which question the integrity and essentially call a VR official a cheat because he supports a certain club, then he's supporting of what's being said, and he would basically lose all credibility, I think, with referees in the game. That he should stand down tonight and distance himself from that statement, in my opinion. Well, we know, Gary, something about the workings of football clubs at the executive level. Does something like that get signed off just within the social media department or something like that? Gone right to the top. That's the top that's coming from. There's no way that statement can ever go out from a football club without it coming from the very, very top.